Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clarke on YouTube. Oh no! This is the greatest honor of my life, and I know Descendants and Zombies will forever and always hold a very special place in my heart, and you guys show it every single time you hit the subscribe button. All throughout today, people have been hitting my subscribe button, with 2,786 subscribers having happened for this YouTube channel today. This certainly didn't happen overnight, because I decided to wake up one day and spend the rest of my life uploading Descendants and Zombies videos every day. This happened because you saw the good in me when nobody else did. And that is the most honorable quality of Descendants and Zombies fans, is how they never quit on who and what they believe in. And I've forever and always said that and stood by that acronym, because I think that you guys are just beautiful people, beautiful souls with such purpose in life, and you show it by your dedication to Descendants and Zombies. You definitely listen to the messages that Descendants and Zombies are really relaying to you through the powerful songs, the powerful script of acceptance, how second chances really do exist, and how one can fall in love with somebody even if it is a zombie. I know how, as crazy as that sounds, it can happen for anybody, and I've never ever wanted to take that away from anybody who believed in Descendants and Zombies and the power of it, because I too have believed in the power of Descendants and Zombies with all of my heart. And that's why I sit behind this podcast microphone every night of my life talking about it, because I'm so proud, and I've never been so proud of a group of individuals who have made up a powerful cast of both Descendants and Zombies and really inspired so many people to become stronger, to believe in second chances, and really to believe in hope. Because that's all I've ever wanted to do all of my life. So this franchise fit perfect with me. These two franchises touched my heart and will forever hold a special place in my heart because of that. Because I have always believed there is never enough kindness seen in this world, enough kind people, enough kind words said. And I think we can all make a difference. And Descendants and Zombies is just encouraging us to go out and do that. So that's what this YouTube channel was created for, because of, along with how much criticism your favorite Descendants and Zombie stars were being faced with. And I just couldn't take it anymore. I saw these people on YouTube uploading these reaction videos about Descendants and Zombies, and they were showing it so much disrespect, and they were criticizing it really when they had no place in the conversation or on YouTube talking about it in the manner they were. I think that if you guys are going to see Descendants and Zombies videos, you deserve to see nothing but the best, and nobody goes out of their way to do that for you anymore. Maybe 15 years ago somebody probably did, but I haven't heard tell of those people for forever. So I'm one of the only originals left. I've been podcasting for over 25 years, either on the radio or on YouTube, and it's really been an honor of mine since 1999 to have fallen into so many niches, but never before quite like this. I don't think I've ever experienced the love and support that you guys as Descendants and Zombies fans have shown me, because you saw the good in me when nobody else did. And that is the reality of my life. You saw the good in me when nobody else did. You took a chance on me. You said, hey, this guy sounds pretty cool. He looks really sweet. So we're going to hit a subscribe button, which, by the way, if you have not hit my subscribe button, please do it. I would love to see my subscriber count go through the roof for every single person who puts up at least one view on this video. If you're watching the video within the first 30 seconds, please hit the subscribe button, because it lets me know somebody out there loves these videos. I never get enough subscribers. I feel as if the subscriber count could be a lot higher on this YouTube channel, and it's the best way to show that you love these videos and love this channel, by hitting the subscribe or the like button. Even a simple like really makes a difference in my life, because when I found like I had nobody, I knew I had each and every one of you to help me make sense of my own life. That's why I say I wish every night that Ruby Rose Turner was here, because I love Ruby so much to help me make sense of life, play video games with me, bake with me, talk with me about life. I would love to go on midnight walks with Ruby just to get to know her. Come to think of it, I would love to go on midnight walks with every star of Descendants and Zombies just to get to know who they are for better. Because I think they are such beautiful people with such God-given talent that deserve so much more respect than they've ever been shown. And that's the issue. That's where my issue lies with all this criticism Descendants and Zombies is being faced with. I mean, just about 3 and 4 months ago, we saw so much criticism thrown the way of Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires because of the powerful music videos. They didn't even want to understand what the music video was really all about for Place to Be. It was to introduce us to Daywalkers and Nightwalkers and the confliction that was going to be presented by the time Zombies 4 had premiered. The music video premiered weeks before the movie ever did, and people were criticizing it because they had nothing else better to do with their own lives. And I was on YouTube basically begging with them to stop, because you guys deserve better. And I will forever be supportive of Descendants and Zombies. That support is going nowhere, and it will forever and always be here because of each and every one of you. By the light of the moon, every single night, I will sit behind this podcast microphone if I have to every night for the rest of my life and talk about Descendants and Zombies, because I have never been more proud to talk about Descendants and Zombies in the way and the manner that it's been deserved to be talked about. I don't think that Kylie Control's political point of view belongs in a conversation. I don't think that her opinion about her relationship, regardless of what happens happened, may or may have not happened, belongs in a conversation. I think that everything Kylie Control has going on in her life in a positive vibe needs to be brought up in conversations, and everything Kylie Control is doing for Disney, because she waited on that call from Disney ever since the age of 8 years old. She sat at home, she watched franchises like Descendants and High School Musical and literally dreamed of being a part of it. So why take that away from her with all of this criticism and bring tears to her eyes? The first time I saw Kylie Control cry was last year in February of 2024 when she bought that I Love LA hat, which you see her wearing and sporting all the time for podcast interviews. And it broke my heart. I said something has to be done about this, and something can and will be done about this, because I don't want to see Kylie Control crying as often as what she is because of all the criticism that she's faced with. I really think she's trying to figure out her place in the world, and undeniably she will. She will find her light, but she won't find her light without the help of each and every one of you, because you're her fans, and you are the most supportive fans in the world. The thing about the Descendants and Zombies universe is they are incredibly supportive, and they never quit on who and what they believe in, and I'm a prime example of that, because some of the very first subscribers I have ever had and seen on this YouTube channel are still here with me. When you guys could have quit on me, you didn't, and I just want to say thank you so much for always being in love with this YouTube channel and the host of the show and his videos, because I don't know where I'd be without you, honestly. There are many nights that I lie awake wondering about my life and the direction it was headed in as a podcast host or a YouTuber, and I've done a lot on the internet for years, and I've never ever had this kind of support. So I just wish to be your voice of Descendants and Zombies for forever. If I had a genie and a magic lamp, and I had just one wish, not three, but just one wish, it would be to be your voice of Descendants and Zombies and help you make sense of the franchises at least for a little while longer, if not for the rest of my life. Because this is the greatest honor that I've ever had bestowed upon me for the 25 years that I've had the honor of being a podcast host and a YouTuber, because being a YouTuber is somewhat very challenging because you don't know what niches you're going to fall into, what niches you're going to be providing commentary on. And I think this is one of the greatest honors that I've ever had bestowed upon me after every accolade that I've seen over the last 25 years, and I've had a lot of accolades achieved. I've never experienced anything quite like this. You guys fell in love with this channel. It happened overnight. I don't know how it happened overnight. Perhaps it had something to do with my Dove Cameron and Descendants videos being uploaded on a regular basis, because I love to exemplify consistency, which means a video at least once every day for you on my YouTube channel. And I just simply want to say thank you so much for all the love and support you've shown this channel, because I don't know where I'd be without you. Because a lot of people promise you Descendants and Zombies videos that never surface on YouTube. And I grew tired of that really quickly. I grew tired of the disrespect. I grew tired of people going to the Worlds Collide Tour and uploading these videos with nothing but criticism found in them. I think some of the best videos by far were done by you guys, the fans who went to the concert to have a good time. You didn't necessarily go to the concert to upload videos with footage in it to make fun of the concert, to offer criticism. You just wanted to showcase your fun time you were having, and you guys really glowed at the Worlds Collide Tour, and you emphasized that dreams really can't happen for somebody because that was your greatest dream. As a 7 or 8 year old child going to the Worlds Collide Tour, the ages definitely varied, but as a 7 or 8 year old child, your biggest dream was to be a part of this. And you had that honor because of the sacrifices your family made, your friends made to go with you, and you had the time of your life. So I don't think anybody deserves to have the privilege of taking that away from you, because that's not a privilege. I think that uploading these ridiculous videos need to stop, and I think that more people need to be showing the profound respect for Descendants and Zombies that it deserves, because these two franchises are very revered, and often more times revered than ever High School Musical and Hannah Montana will ever be considered to be one of the most revered franchises in Disney's history. And I say this because I was a part of the Disney Channel revolution. I know what it's like to be a part of something special. I know what it's like to experience the rise of your favorite stars like Ashley Tisdale from High School Musical fame and Miley Cyrus from Hannah Montana fame. Years ago, Disney didn't really have a whole lot of creative energy. They had some of the best stars in the world, but they didn't know how to utilize their stars to their fullest potential. Nickelodeon knew how to, because Nickelodeon put their stars under a considerable amount more pressure than what Disney ever did, which is why I have a lot of respect for Kylie Control for wanting to try both avenues, not just Disney, but Nick too. But she chose Disney because of how Disney presented her with a deal she couldn't refuse and an opportunity she couldn't refuse, because at the time that Disney had called her, Kylie Control was just blowing up with potential. I mean, she wanted to be a part of High School Musical and Descendants more than anything. She had memorized all the songs. She was down with the script. And I think that her accolades definitely speak for itself. Her resume is mind-blowing. And I say this because I've been watching Kylie Control for what feels like forever. I've been watching Kylie Control for an eternity. And I think that Kylie Control still has a long way to go in this lifetime, but that doesn't mean that she can't get there. I know that Kylie Control has a lot of stuff holding her down, from her relationship to her political point of view, finding its way into conversations. How, I really don't know. But I don't think anybody really cares out there if you love Kylie Control, if she's a Donald Trump supporter. Somehow, some way, these critics do. But I think that if anyone dearly loves Kylie Control, they don't care if she's a Donald Trump supporter or not, because they're there to support Kylie Control. I mean, thousands of people, millions of people, for the 43 arena dates that Disney had scheduled for the Worlds Collide Tour, showcase Kylie Control for her fullest potential. And that's what I wanted to get out of this experience, was to see people like Kylie Control and Freya Skye in the spotlight that they had dreamed of being in, being given the chances that they deserved. And it happened because of each and every one of you. You really showed up at the Worlds Collide Tour, and my hat's off to each and every one of you. Mad respect to everybody that made the Worlds Collide Tour as special as what it was. The dance numbers were unbelievable. They were so extravagant. The duets that were originally written for Mila Manheim and Meg Dunley, sung by Freya Skye and Malachi Burton, were fabulously done. I had my doubts going into it if they were going to be able to pull it off, but they most certainly did. And they did it in such a way that you felt like Meg Dunley and Mila Manheim may be there on stage, or may have showed up. They sent in a video message, but that wasn't good enough. So the pressure was really on their shoulders, not only sing their own duets like Dream Come True and Go Your Own Way, or Legends in the Making. They also had to sing songs from past Zombies and Descendants movies, and they were so effectively done. I mean, Kylie Control singing the song Life is Sweeter When You Are. I mean, she was never on that song. That was a song primarily written for Ruby Rose Turner, and now that Ruby is taken out of the franchise and she says that she's parting ways with it, breaking my heart in so many unbelievable ways, I'm looking forward to this remix of the song with Kylie Control and Liamani Segura lending their voices to this song on the soundtrack of Descendants, and how it will affect it and how it will have a profound impact on all of our lives. Well, we love this remix of Life is Sweeter With You Are, which is rumored to be happening. More than the original, I really don't know, because there's just something about Ruby's voice that is incredibly satisfying, that really brought this song to life. It was specifically written for Ruby. And I think if you take anything away from somebody that was specifically written for them, there's not really that same kind of vibe, or that same kind of feel, or that same kind of respect, because the original Life is Sweeter When You Are had 13 to 14 characters introduced to the franchise for the first time ever. You had Aladdin and Jasmine, characters from Robin Hood, characters that were underappreciated, let me say that, that should have had more appreciation shown to them ever before they were, because of the song Life is Sweeter When You Are. The thing about Descendants is there are so many fairy tale characters that have yet to see their introduction into the franchise. So I think people are just jealous of Descendants' success, and that's why they're saying they need to stop making Descendants and Zombies movies, because that's what they want you to believe. And I'm here to tell you that you don't necessarily have to buy into what other critics are telling you. You have to believe what you want to believe. So if you want to see 100 Descendants movies, believe that we will get to the point where 100 Descendants movies will be made, because that can happen. I mean, Disney is a company worth $158 billion in revenue. For those of you who don't know, that's a lot of money. That's access to a lot of revenue. So CGI is possible. Bigger budgets to be allocated and dropped for Descendants is possible. What we got to do is pretty much get Jonathan Clarke in as the writer and producer of Descendants and Zombies to make it happen. And shit will really hit the fan. Because I will go above me on the requirements of anybody who's produced or written for Descendants to give you what you want. Because I'm here for you. I'm all about you guys. And I'm just like each and every one of you. I'm the biggest fan of Kylie Control. I was the biggest fan of Dove Cameron. I didn't appreciate how Dove Cameron closed the door and book on Descendants, believing that it had told its final chapter and written its story and completed it, because that's just drawing a formidable conclusion, I think. I think that there are so many things left to see for Descendants that could happen for Descendants that could really bring it to life. And that's why I'm here, to help you make sense of everything Descendants and Zombies, which I hope and couldn't be more proud to have the honor of doing. So if you get a moment, please hit my subscribe button and hit my like button. What we're going to be taking a look at in this video is an interview with Malachi Burton and Freya Skye, where I believe they ask each other questions. Either they're asked questions or some interviewer is asking them questions. But I know I have never watched this reaction video before, and I love doing behind-the-scenes looks at Zombies 4: Dawn of the Vampires, given the profound impact it's had on my life and my heart, which I know will last for forever. It certainly feels like it's going to last for forever because of you guys, because I remember being so excited about the premiere 3 or 4 weeks ago and being blown away by July 11th. I had a loss for words with how powerful of a movie this was. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, because the zombie scripts were never as detailed as Zombies 4: Dawn of the Vampires. So with a 5-year hiatus allocated for Descendants and Zombies between 3 to 5 years, the story got better, the music was beautiful, so many reasons to fall in love with the zombies if you weren't before, and now people are even more excited to find out what's inside of the vortex. Could it be mermaids? Could it be sirens? Could it be witches? It really could be either or, but I would go for anything inside of that vortex, because I've never encountered a vortex, and I would love to jump inside of that thing and find out what it is and uncover the mystery of the vortex to find if indeed it is mermaids, because they are quite beautiful creatures and because of the history that exists with them. I live on an island. There are so many legendary stories I've heard and tales about mermaids, so I would love to encounter one, and I would love to encounter a vortex for the first time in my life. And I've been trying to get abducted by aliens for years. I haven't succeeded yet, but that doesn't mean that it won't happen, because apparently there's an alien probe on the way to Earth to kill us all in less than 100 days. In just under 100 days, it's going to be touching down to kill us all. So I just want you all to know I love you, and if I have to, I will protect you all in this apparent alien invasion on the way to Earth to kill us all. An alien mothership is rapidly approaching Earth from some of the news reports that have been first introduced to us from China. I don't know how accurate they are, but I've been following it, and it looks quite interesting. So with that having been said, with our life possibly coming to an end because of a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion apparently on its way to Earth to kill us all, what do you say we watch this reaction video and have a whole lot of fun doing it? Give me a second to switch over to the other program, and we will get right to this reaction video, which I think you're going to have a whole lot of fun watching with me. So I think this interview was recorded just after Freya Skye released her debut single, which wasn't yesterday, before Gold Was Gone actually was released. So this is going to be really cool for us to actually take a look at this interview. It's a flashback interview. It was done ever before the Worlds Collide tour. It was done ever before Gold Is Gone was released, and this was when Freya Skye was really breaking into the music industry, which makes this so cool. So I just wanted the opportunity to show this video to you guys and offer you some commentary on my opinion of where I think Freya Skye is headed, because I think she has the most prominent future with the Disney organization ever. So if you were going to pass the torch to anybody in the Descendants Zombies franchise, to anybody outside of Meg Donnelly and Milo Manheim, it would have been these two. Because their chemistry on the set of Zombies was beautiful. You guys were right. They looked adorable together. I fell in love with them instantly, and I have nothing but good things to say about them. So with that being said, because I believe there is so much promise with Malachi Burton and Freya Skye's characters Victor and Nova for the Zombies franchise and the future of it, and indeed we will see Zombies 5 for those of you who may be doubting it, probably second-guessing yourself. Don't ever buy into what the other critics are saying, because I'm here to help you, and I'm going to help you make sense of it all and show you the light of darkness every single time you encounter negative vibes about Descendants or Zombies. I'm here to take that away from you. So what do you say we watch this video together, guys? Don't forget to hit my subscribe and my like buttons. As I mentioned here earlier, I love when I see that happening, people hitting the subscribe button, because they too love Descendants and Zombies as we watch this reaction video together. I'm actually really excited about this.
Hey, hi. This is so cute.
Hi.
Oh, hi, nice to meet you.
This is so
You
cute.
look amazing.
This is so fun.
I'm not even sad about it, maybe just bitter. But I can't stop myself.
I love her sound.
Hello, I'm Zoe Grace Rodriguez, and today I'm here with Buzz Access, and I'm also here with Freya Skye, who just a few days ago released a new single, Can't Fake It. Congratulations.
Can't Fake It. That was the name of the song I was trying to think of.
What inspired you to drop Can't Fake It right now?
Oh, I think, well, I wrote this song about last summer, so a while ago. I've been sat on it for a while. And I think coming into the new year, I was like, you know what, this year, I can't fake it. New Year's resolutions, it kind of felt really fitting coming into the new year to drop that one. So
Very
I think
appropriate.
This came with a bang.
Very
We
appropriate.
Can't fake it.
I
New
agree
Year's
with you
resolutions, I think it all
100%.
tied in really
There
well.
couldn't have been
So
a better
that was
time
really
to
fun.
release that
And you
single.
dropped the song and the video.
And she never
What was
fakes
behind the
anything.
creative
That's the thing
process
about her.
behind
She's
the
just
video?
so
Oh my goodness,
open-hearted
it
and
was so much
open-minded.
fun
Does
to
everything
get
with an open heart and
to
open
work with our
mind.
amazing
So.
director Bonnie, and we really wanted to do something that was, you know,
She can dance. Give me a second.
so slow.
I hate these YouTube
So
ads. We gotta
slow.
do something about that.
Thank
You're saying
goodness
yourself,
I'm
hey, John
using
Clarke, you ever heard of
Monday
ad
Sierra.
blockers?
This report's taking
I've never got around to
forever.
downloading one.
Almost crazy the fact that we'd even be in an office. I think it was just so random and out of pocket. We were like, it's perfect. Like, let's go for it. So we had a really great time getting to play with the outfits.
She
It's
is
the first
beautiful,
music video
my
I've done
God.
with like costume changes and like, you know, hair changes. So that was really fun to play with too. So yeah, it was a really, really fun one creatively.
And the song was released with Hollywood Records. How was it signing with that label?
They're amazing.
That
They
is
are
huge.
honestly
When you
just
sign with
the best.
Hollywood
I'm so
Records,
lucky to have such
I know
an
that Carrie
incredible
Underwood
team.
did, Miley Cyrus
I
did,
think they give me
and
such
they had the best
creative
times
freedom
of their
to get
lives,
to
the
write,
best
and
enjoyable
I really feel like I have
experiences.
such a voice and really get to collaborate with them with everything.
I know, because I've
release
done this
and
for
with
years. I've
creatively with the
profiled
videos
everything.
and just everything. So I'm really grateful to have such a great team who just work beside me, and we have a great time doing it. So it's a lot of fun.
I have a
And
great
are
time
there any
recording these
future
videos.
releases we can look forward to?
So I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this. I don't know if it's a secret, but my next single comes out in February. It's such a mood shift, but that's something that I love so much. Just getting to show, you know, so many different variations, and my mood changes all the time. So I feel like it really shows in my discography so far.
There's nothing wrong with your mood changing, because it tells people what kind of person you are.
I don't even know
And there's no
if I'm
better
meant to say
feeling
that,
than
but
introducing
meh,
yourself to
it's
people
fine. It's out
who
now. It's
don't
out
know
in the
anything
open.
about you for
Am I
who
like
you
it?
are, as opposed to how
I
the
think it's
media or your
okay.
label
well,
wants you to be
surprise.
perceived.
So
That's
no,
why a
I'm
lot of
really
people
excited for
produce
that one.
records
So
independently.
just enjoying Can't Fake It at the minute, and then soon we'll start drop in the next one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what got you into making music?
Oh wow.
Such basic questions.
I feel like there was never like an exact moment.
And I would
where was
imagine
like,
very
like,
repetitive
I love
questions.
it, and I'm into this. I've genuinely just always loved music, whether it was singing in the car or watching Descendants and Zombies when I was young and singing Someday.
I think
or
everybody's
What
watched
Into the
Descendants
Core.
and Zombies at
I
some
genuinely feel like
point
it's
when they were
always
young. Because
been
these are
something
franchises
it's
that have
been a part of me
replaced
and I've always loved
High School
to do.
Musical and Hannah Montana as some
and
of
I
us
think I started to
revered.
take it more seriously maybe at like 10 or 11 when I started getting proper singing lessons, and I look back at videos now and I'm like, the passion was there but nothing else, like it was awful, but I've just always loved it and I still do to this day, and that's just my favorite part about it. I get to do what I love every single day. And I think music is just
There's no better feeling than
another way
knowing
to
you get to
express
do what you
yourself.
love
When you
every
have
single
trouble with
day
words, music
and
is
appreciate
where
what
I
you
always
do
go
for
to.
whoever
Growing
you do
up,
it
were you more of a
for, or even if you
Descendants
do it
or
for
a
yourself.
Zombies fan?
You can't do that to me. Okay.
Now,
I
in
love
saying that,
both
there's no worse
so
feeling in knowing that you
much,
can't
but I did
do
have a
what you
Descendants
want to do
birthday
every day
party.
either.
We have pictures.
So
I
it works
dressed up
both
as
ways.
Evie. I dyed my hair
But life is
blue,
such an
like
immersive
Scrap Girl.
experience.
Really
You have to take
is.
full
Now
advantage
it's my
of it.
Evie. So I love Descendants. I honestly love them both. I feel like Zombies was something me and my dad really bonded over. He would be Zed, I'd be Addison, with Someday. So I can't pick. That's
That
an
must have
impossible
been
question.
cute.
I've always loved them both.
Hey guys, I am so buzzing because of me and some of your faves from Descendants and Zombies are going on the Descendants Zombies Worlds Collide Tour next summer, coming to a city near you, so I hope to see you there. I love you all lots.
How did the Zombies and Descendants tour come about? Like,
Oh, well,
Next summer, oh
it
my
was
God,
actually
that
while I was
wasn't
in New
yesterday.
Zealand shooting Zombies 4 when, I
This
kind
was
of
a lot
hear
earlier than
whispers,
I
like
expected.
everyone's kind of talking about it like behind
There's
the
the
walls.
promo. That was a beautiful
And
promo
you kind
with
of
all
hear
the
a
stars
whisper of
incorporated
something,
into
you're a
it.
bit like, oh, like
The way
that
this was
sounds fun.
promoted, Disney has
And I
this
remember
fabulous way of
when I got home
marketing
was when,
things,
it got formally like
which really
brought
puts it
as
out
in,
there in
like,
a way it was meant
would
to
you
be.
be wanting to join the
It
tour?
should always have been.
And I was like,
Apart from all
is
the
that even a
criticism it's
question?
received.
Like, yes, please, I would love to.
But that's
so
been left up
kind
to
of
you
about
guys, because you
early
did a fabulous job with
last
your
year.
videos, apart from these big-time
But I got
YouTube
back from New
creators.
Zealand from Zombies. So I feel
Well,
like
pretty much wanna kick
leaving
the ass
Zombies,
up
I
for
got
how
to
they
start
reviewed it.
the next one, which was so fun.
what was it like meeting the other Descendants kids, and what's the community like between the two franchises?
It's so amazing. Like when people say it's such like a Disney family, it's so true. I think I started to meet everyone. Oh wait, I met the Descendants cast for the first time at the Descendants premiere, which is my
Really?
first ever premiere I ever went to. So I was so nervous.
Oh my
Descendants
And I
was
went
our
and I
first
met
ever
Kylie, I
premiere.
met Josh, I met Dara, I met
Oh my God,
Leah,
I've been to so
and
many
they're
premieres
just
over the years
such
because they
lovely
have
people. They
discounts
were
at
so
red carpet
friendly,
premieres for movies.
Really, took me under
Oh
their
my
wing,
God.
and the rest of us Zombies guys. So
Descendants was
yeah,
our first
very, very
premiere.
lucky
That
to
must
get
have
to,
been cool.
join on with them.
Being on
What
the
was the
red
casting
carpet to
process
see all the
like
stars,
for Zombies
the beautiful
4?
gowns.
Was it crazy?
It was intense. It's so funny. It was a year ago yesterday that I did my second chemistry read. So I think at the beginning it was like self-tapes, doing the couple auditions. And then I did a Zoom call with the director Paul and a couple of the producers and stuff, which was very nerve-wracking. And then I got a call a couple days later and they were like, would you like to come out to LA and do the chemistry reads? I was like freaking out when I found out Meg and Milo were going
I
to be
was
there as well.
freaking out too,
I was
because
like,
I've always wanted to be a part of Descendants and Zombies, which you guys can
couple
make
chemistry
happen
reads,
by
and then when I
subscribing
found out I
like
booked
now.
it, I ended up going back
50,000
out again
likes,
for more-
50,000
for more
subscribers later,
testing.
magic will
So
finally
it was a long
happen for this
process,
guy.
but I grew really close to Malachi throughout the process as
Most
well. So I
popular
feel like we were
Descendants and
really
Zombies
close
YouTube
friends
channel on the internet
before,
right now.
even starting shooting.
2,000 watch
Apart
hours,
from your new music, do you
50,000
have
plus
any other new
views,
projects coming up?
51,000 as of tonight.
None that I can talk
Already
about.
spoiled enough?
There's a couple of things
She is
that
so
are being
appreciative. I
worked
love her
on
smile,
behind the
and I love how
scenes.
appreciative she is. Because
I
there's
don't
certain
think
people
I feel like
that
I've
have a
already
very
like
difficult
dropped
time trying
so
to
many
read.
things I'm not supposed to drop.
But she's just a
but there's a
joy to
couple
be
things I'm
around.
really excited.
I've never met
so
her, but
watch
from
this
what I've
space.
heard about her,
Wait,
she's
that was
a
really
joy to
cringe.
be
Stay
around.
tuned. I don't even
I
know
first
what
heard
to
about her
say.
when I was doing
I
a
know.
show on
Stay
Britain
tuned. Stay
for
tuned.
pro wrestling.
Yeah,
She was
okay.
born in
Now let's ask a
2005.
couple little rapid
Which wasn't
fire
yesterday.
questions.
Okay, I love rapid fire
Okay.
questions. Yeah.
Okay, are you more of an LA or New York girl?
Never been to New York, so
Really?
my first time will probably be on the tour. So I'm buzzing, but right now LA because it's all over.
2009 was a real
Buzzing.
hectic year
Maybe
to be
New
born
York.
in.
Yeah, buzzing.
We were coming in.
Are
We
you
were
beach
coming
or
out of the
mountains, though?
thousands.
Beach, not a mountain hike.
It was
That's
far
your
from the
dream vacation
1990s.
destination.
Growing up as a millennial, which I
Hawaii's
was
been on
very
mine for so long.
fortunate to do
Never
and
been.
witness the
Never
rise
been.
of
Maybe
Backstreet
after tour
Boys.
as a little celebration.
In sync
of
with
Britney
I
Spears,
love
the rise of their heights of
vacation.
Wait, when
popularity.
you're flying, do you sit aisle or window? Or middle?
Oh, who sits middle?
I know, that's what I was going to say. That's why it's not even on there.
I think, well, aisle, because
I love her style, too, the plaid jacket.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like,
it's really
I'm going to be
cool.
climbing
Really
over everyone. It's so awkward.
I know, I hate that. Are you typically early or late to things?
I love plaid jackets. I wear them all the time.
I wish, I'm going to go on time. in the middle. You know, it depends.
I hope you guys love my
It
commentary.
depends. I
This
wish
is
I
very
was
different
early,
from
but
anybody
I
else
think I can
providing
be a
commentary on
couple
Descendants
minutes
of Zombies.
late
It's really to the
sometimes.
point and really out there because that's how I love to put it out there with an open heart and open mind. So
That's so
if you get a moment, hit the like
Do you like to
button.
dress up or dress down?
Let me know what's up.
I'm a bit of both. I do love like comfy clothes though. Just something I can just like get really cozy and so comfy.
Your song is called Can't Fake It. Have you ever faked it with someone?
Oh. No, I'm so real. I can't fake it, guys. I can't fake it.
Okay.
I don't think so.
That's good.
I don't think
No,
she can
no,
fake it
I
because
can't
she's like
fake it.
Kylie
Like I said in the
Control.
song,
She's
I
so
just can't.
connected with her
Can't
fans
do
and her
it.
personality. So
Can't do it.
Okay,
I think
perfect.
with her, what you
Thank
see is
so
what you
much
get.
for taking
Thank
the time
you.
to talk to me today.
Hi, my name is Freya Skye, and you've just been buzzed.
I've just been buzzed. Wow, I think we've all been buzzed. That was a great interview, and I love doing the reaction videos for you guys, so I'm going to try to do more of them, go out of my way to not only provide you with authentic commentaries about Descendants and Zombies, but provide you with more reaction videos as I promised you a few nights ago, because I know that I just sit here and I talk about Descendants and Zombies and I don't show a whole lot of footage, but then again, being a YouTube creator, you can never be too sure. So watch for more great reaction videos on this YouTube channel. I can promise you one thing, though. There will be one video uploaded, at least one video every day per day on this YouTube channel for the fans of Descendants and Zombies who love these two franchises so much. And this is why I do this, because I know what it's like to be you. And I know what it's like to be in your position on the other end of the video, watching it and wanting to get the most of your Descendants and Zombies experience. So if you're looking for a Descendants and Zombies podcast, well, Disney won't create one for you, which is beyond me why they won't. You'll always have me. I promise you that. Give me a moment to switch back over to the other program, and as always, we will close this one out with a few final thoughts. I wasn't expecting to come back tonight, but I had to because so many people were blowing up my channel today with 2,786 subscribers currently. That's incredible. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you've shown this YouTube channel, which I hope you will continue to show for the foreseeable future, because as a YouTube creator, one of the greatest challenges of all is getting somebody to hit your subscribe button, convincing them to do so. So the way I do it is I leave it up to you. I don't persuade you at all to hit the subscribe button, because if you notice for the other Descendants and Zombies videos that you find, within the first 30 seconds of the video, the subscribe emoji pops up, and they always tell you to ring the bell to stay up to date with notifications. I don't believe in any of that nonsense. I believe in uploading your video, and however many views you get when you come home from Booster Juice and how many likes you get, that's how many likes and subscribers you get. You don't necessarily have to persuade everybody to hit the subscribe button, because if they love your video, they're going to subscribe anyway. So I just kind of put myself out there and hope for the best, and I do everything with an open heart and an open mind, and I hope people find time in appreciating that, because there's a certain pride that goes with talking about Descendants and Zombies. And let me tell you something. I've seen a lot of people crack under pressure over the years talking about the Disney Channel revolution, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez having to go away, take reprieves from it all because of the pressure. I've seen Dove Cameron almost crack under pressure. I've talked about it all. So you guys have deserved to see nothing but the best when it comes to Descendants and Zombies videos, and I like to pride myself on trying to give that to you, even if I don't. At least I make a considerable effort to try to talk about Descendants and Zombies in the way it was meant to be talked about. So we will do this again as bright and early as 8:35, between 8:35 and 9:05 a.m. tomorrow morning. I am your host of Descendants and Zombies, this show, and I am your voice of Descendants and Zombies, here to help you make sense of everything Descendants and Zombies, as always and forever. Because like I said, you guys deserve to hear nothing but the best, far away from criticism, as far away from it as I can possibly take you. Because I don't believe in any of that. I believe with the open heart and open mind concept, and really putting that out there, because it really makes a difference in somebody's life, just as you've made a profound difference in my life, because before Descendants and Zombies, I didn't have any of you. So this is the greatest honor of my life, to be able to sit here every night and talk about Descendants and Zombies in front of this camera, in front of all of you, and have the honor and the privilege of being a part of your life in some capacity, one way or another. We've touched each other's hearts, and I can't thank you enough for bringing me back from out of obscurity when I thought all hope was lost. Thank you guys for never quitting on me when you easily could have, and still here with me after all this time. You know, time is the most precious commodity. Why? Because it always runs out. But if we make the most of time, and the ones that we love, and spend it with them, with the time that we're allocated, because it always runs out, it really makes a difference in someone's life, just as you've made a difference in my life for sharing your opinions and your thoughts on Descendants and Zombies. So I will talk with you again tomorrow morning. Thank you to everybody who have subscribed to this YouTube channel for this very special video, an unexpected video dropping on my YouTube channel tonight. Thank you guys so much. Be kind to one another. We will talk again bright and early tomorrow morning.